All right, welcome. Today, we're going to dive into the incredible story of Songkran, Thailand's New Year celebration. We're going to look at how it went from this deeply personal, quiet tradition to, well, one of the most famous water festivals on the entire planet. So, that's really the big question we're asking, isn't it? How on earth did a quiet, respectful, cultural ritual morph into one of the biggest and wildest parties you could possibly imagine? It's a fascinating journey, so let's get into it.
Okay, to really get what Songkran is all about now, we've got to go back to the beginning. And its origins are probably a lot more serene than you'd think.
Yeah, at its heart, the original Songkran wasn't about water cannons and massive street parties. Not at all. It all started with a really simple, gentle act that was rooted in family and community. The core of the whole tradition was about pouring fragrant water over the hands of elders and onto Buddha statues. This was this beautiful symbol of purification, like washing away all the bad luck from the past year to start totally fresh. And it was all about showing deep respect. It was quiet, it was meaningful, and it was deeply personal.
But of course, things didn't stay that way. A massive shift was coming, one that would totally transform the festival into the global phenomenon that we know today.
So what happened? Well, you had two major forces at play. First, cities in Thailand started to grow really fast, and at the exact same time, international tourism just exploded. That combination created, well, the perfect storm for Songkran to evolve into something brand new. And the shift was dramatic. That gentle act of pouring water, it became a much more energetic, very public affair. The quiet, personal ritual, it transformed into this massive social event where the whole idea shifted toward having fun together as a community.
And this transformation wasn't just happening locally, not by a long shot. It went global, turning Songkran into a must-see event on the world's festival calendar.
All of a sudden, cities like Chiang Mai, and of course the capital Bangkok, weren't just celebrating a local holiday anymore. They became epicenters, drawing in literally hundreds of thousands of people from around the globe, all coming for this massive water fight.
And people came from everywhere. I mean, why wouldn't they? The idea of a city-wide water fight is it's irresistibly fun. It's a complete release from the norms of everyday life.
And this is the real magic of the modern Songkran. You've got thousands of complete strangers on a street, all laughing and playing and just soaking each other with water. All those social barriers, they just dissolve. You're connecting with people instantly in this shared moment of just pure joy.
But here's where the story gets really nuanced. See, the old Songkran wasn't just erased by the new one. Incredibly, they exist side by side.
And this is what's so remarkable. Right in the middle of the chaos of the world's biggest water fight, that traditional, spiritual heart of the festival is still very, very much alive all across Thailand.
So you end up with this fascinating duality. On one hand, you have the deep cultural roots and the ancient traditions that give the festivals its real meaning. And on the other, you have the modern global party that gives it that infectious energy and all the fame.
Think of it this way. In the morning, a family might go to a quiet temple for a moment of reflection and respect. Then, by the afternoon, that same family could be on a loud, crowded street having the time of their lives. And both of those experiences are authentically Songkran.
When you put it all together, you start to realize this isn't just about a festival that changed. It's about a festival that grew. It added this vibrant new layer without losing its original soul. And that, right there, is its true power.
Ultimately, Songkran is so much more than just a festival. It's a bridge. It's one of those rare events that beautifully connects the past with the present and connects deeply meaningful culture with pure, unadulterated celebration. It's proof that tradition doesn't have to be static to survive. It can evolve and embrace the entire world.